I'm going to talk to you about my own personal struggle with trying to be a source of motivation and inspiration for my clients and you guys on social media. So when I started as a PT, I was 19 years old, 10 years ago now, and I made a conscious decision that I wanted to be the most inspiring version of me that I could be. For my clients, it felt better that rather than just training them for an hour a week or 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week or whatever it was, I was consistently a source of inspiration. So I was going to walk the walk rather than just talk the talk, and that was a conscious decision for me. So in my head, what did this entail? Now, I wanted to show them that I would always train hard. I wanted to show them that I would always eat well. I always wanted to show them that I was going to be, healthy and promoting a healthy lifestyle and a good physique. And that's exactly what I did. And I made a conscious effort to be that person. So clients would never see me drinking. They would never see me eating junk food. They would never even see me swear. I intentionally never swore when I was with clients. I was always this kind of professional persona. And it worked. I had loads of clients that said that I was very motivating and it's great to see a personal trainer who actually practices what they preach and all of this stuff. And what it kind of created was almost like this little shield, because although they saw me, they didn't quite ever see the real me. So I would go out for drinks with friends on occasion, albeit not super regularly, but I would make sure that clients would never see me drinking. Because imagine you were my client and you were paying me a lot of money to train with me, and let's say you go on a night out and because you've got your new physique goal, you decide not to drink alcohol or to reduce it a lot, and then you bump into your personal trainer that you're paying a substantial sum of money and you see them drunk. Now, for a lot of people, it might not be for you, but for a lot of people that would be a weird psychology, and it was weird for me as well. I didn't want clients seeing me drunk, because that didn't feel like I was being the source of inspiration that I should be. Now, this went on for a while and it was all kind of well and good. And then I did a flip 180 on it, because I realised that although some clients always commented on me being motivational, there were actually some clients that I think it had the opposite effect, because I was a young guy in good shape, and when I trained other guys who were also in good shape, they almost had this false belief that if they wanted to get the same kind of physique that I had, that they had to do all the things that I did. So they weren't going to drink alcohol, they were never going to eat junk food, they were always going to be as strict as I was being. And I think in their head they were like, well, I can never do what Ben's doing, so I'm never going to get the same physique that he's going to get. So although I was motivating to some people, I actually think that I was demotivating to others. And it had never really dawned on me. So I had this epiphany and I changed everything. Now, instead of avoiding going out with clients or even avoiding seeing clients if I was drinking, for example, now I have no issue with that, because clients know that I might drink sporadically or infrequently. They know that occasionally I might, smash the odd bag of Haribo or whatever it is. Yet they know that I'm still maintaining or getting a good physique. Now, what this does in my head is that it shows them that you can still have a good physique and you can still balance a social life. You can still go out for drinks with your mates. You can still go to a stag do in Ibiza like I did. You can still go out with your partner and have a night out where you're drinking and eating food and stuff like this, which a lot of people actually genuinely avoid. Now, this for most people has had a much more positive effect, because instead of seeing me as this kind of living life like a Buddhist monk, they're actually like, Ben shows you that you can have a work-life balance, between training and actually enjoying life. Now, I discussed this with Jamie Alderton on his podcast when we recorded it, and I'll put the link in the comments for anyone who wants to listen to it. And he said the same thing. He created this kind of persona that he wanted people to see, and we had a chat about it and, how kind of important it is and what kind of knock-on effect that has. And a few days ago on his Instagram, someone commented on a photo that he posted, because he posted a photo of him eating a burger. It was just a burger on a plate, chips or whatever it was. And they said, Jamie, don't you think that that's a bad example to be setting your clients? You're a personal trainer and you're posting photos of junk food and, Grey Goose vodka on weekends. Now, this is when I realised that I had to make this video, because this person was still doing what a lot of people I thought were going to do about me. If they saw me drinking, if they saw me eating junk food, they were going to judge me and saying I was setting a bad example. Now, this is the complete opposite for me now, because I don't see that as a negative thing. I see that as a positive. For me, Jamie Alderton is massively inspirational because he has got an incredible physique. He's got a physique much better than mine, in my opinion. Yet he balances a successful business, he has a wife, he has a child. Being able to strike some kind of balance is really, really fucking important for the huge majority of people. If I said to you right now, you can have one of the best physiques in the world, compete on a world stage like Jamie does, but you can never drink, never eat junk food, never deviate from your optimal, strict plan, how many people would take that, saying you would never do any of those things? Yet, if someone said you can still have his physique, one of the greatest physiques, world-class competitive physique, yet you can still have your odd glass of Grey Goose on weekends, you can still go out and have the odd burger, you can still go out and enjoy dinner with the wife and child and stuff like this. And you can strike a balance between the two. How many people would really take the first option? If you genuinely can get an incredible physique and still have this social life, still enjoy your life with your friends, with your partner, whatever it is, the huge majority of the general population are always going to go for the second option. So instead of telling them they can never do it, you should work on actually being able to include it. Work out the way you can include these things, your vices, whatever they are, and still live a healthy lifestyle. Because if you try and exclude things that are inevitable you're going to include at some point, you're going to end up breaking your psychology and breaking your plan, rather than just knowing that that's part of your plan and it's fine and it doesn't mean it's a big deal if you have the odd drink or whatever it is. And then this is the important message that I want people to realise. You are never, ever, ever going to motivate everyone. I tried and I motivated some people and I actually demotivated others. So I changed my stance. I do kind of similar to what Jamie does. And in my head, I motivate more people now than I did before. But that's not for everyone. Some people are going to still see these kind of vices and still say, are you really going to go out for a takeaway and a few drinks with your mates? Which I still get comments like that, as if that is, committing some kind of cardinal sin. So you are never going to be able to motivate everyone. You're never going to be able to inspire everyone. So my advice is work on being the best version of you that you can be. Be you and fucking own it. Because you have to accept that you're not going to always motivate everyone. So the best thing you can do is be yourself, be the best version of yourself, and motivate the people who you are naturally going to motivate because they're buying into your personality. Most people are going to follow personal trainers or fitness models on Instagram or social media because they're being honest and transparent and they're buying into their personality. So if you are going to motivate people either way, do it knowing that you're being yourself, because trust me when I say it's a lot less stressful. And that's it. That's my whole message. So I hope you found it interesting. If you've got any questions, comments or anything like that, please feel free to send me a message. My Facebook page is facebook.com/Ben Carpenter's Personal Training. My Twitter and Instagram page is both BDC Carpenter. Thanks for watching. Bye.